When you close that, there's a CCTV that transmits back to headquarters.
So hiking along the Dungeness is a hike that pretty much is all about water. And it's beautiful. It's about, oh, it's not that long of a hike, and definitely the elevation gain is easy. I mean, 600 feet in 3 miles, it's a stroll. And it's just pretty much all along the water. You can pretty much get to it at most times of the year, and it will change a bit, but it is just great. And with all the rains that we've been having, I think the river is up a bit, and there's definitely a lot of mushrooms that are out. But that's in keeping with the theme across every trail that I've been on as of late. So we might call this hike hiking with water. Well, the day is moving on, and the sun has had time enough now to rise, at least for this time of year, high enough to get above the surrounding mountains. And so we're starting to get a little bit of light down here, and that's changing the character of the Dungeness a bit. It's just really a nice day to be out, a little on the chilly side, got gloves on and stuff, but it's great. It has been a few years since I've walked this trail, and when I last did it, it was more into the winter and there was snow, and it was colder. It's warmed up enough right now that, well, I'm not wearing gloves. Really quite brisk, but exactly comfortable. So it's nice to see this trail with another face on. And the Dungeness is always so close by. that just the sound of it is soothing and restorative. As with every trail that I've been on for the last 3 or 4 weeks, there are mushrooms of all kinds everywhere. This is a type of coral mushroom. And you know, I just find myself pretty interested in how intricate they can be. I mean, what really, caused them to grow this way? I like the way they do these bridges. It's pretty cool right now, but in the winter, I remember, they can be a little slippery, and so you hang a little tightly to the one railing. So we've crossed the bridge and on the other side of the Dungeness now. About 2.5 miles back in. Heading for Camp Handy. A few other things besides water. So here we are about 3.3 miles in at Camp Handy. It's beautiful here. We just stopped. It's about noon, so we've had a little bit of lunch and we're gonna push out a little bit further up the trail and do some exploring. But it's just a nice little subalpine kind of area along the Dungeness, this little, at least a little fork of the Dungeness. So it's really been quite nice. The colors are great. And you can see, I think, the mist burning off there. And back in the shade area is some frost from last night. Quite a contrast. And then right over there is a shelter. That's the Camp Handy shelter. Many people use it to spend the night. And in fact, we met some people who were up here last night. So it's been really great, and there's been like a larger group up this way, and there's a few here right now who have stopped here for lunch. Some others have gone on up to Boulder Shelter, which is about another 1,000 feet up. We're not really going to do that today. This just is a fine day. Just take it easy and kind of meander around. The temperature now is such we wouldn't need gloves or anything, so this is great. Well, Jim said follow the trail up to the left of the shelter. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, there he is. Well, I'm going to go home and check this on the map and make a note of it for future purposes. This little trail we've been exploring north of or up above Camp Handy goes to Marmot Pass. So I'm just curious how far away it is. It would be really nice to do Marmot Pass by way of the Dungeness. And I'm not sure where this goes, but we walked along that trail for a bit. And now we're heading back to the car.